I mean, I've always been confident in those guys. I mean, I see the work that they put in. I see the talent that they have. Probably when I threw the interception at the very end of the game, you knew it was pretty much over then because we had no timeouts. But, I mean, we battled to the very end. I mean, that's one thing you can say. I mean, we played not very good football today, but we battled. And now you have to respect the guys for their toughness on doing that. I think three of them were on me. I mean, the interceptions and then the fumble at the end of the game. And so I have to correct that. I have to be better. It's something that I've not usually done in my career, but I have to reevaluate where I'm at, what decisions I'm making. So once we do that, I think we don't kind of hurt ourselves. I don't know if that's a good throw, and then he's always hitting it perfectly in there, so it's always a great throw. He's someone that has a lot of talent. He's learning more and more as he gets in this league, and whenever you can have success without having the knowledge, usually when you start getting more and more knowledge, you get even better. I think we'll find ways to score points, and so, I mean, turnovers are a huge deal in this league. Turnover margin usually decides games, and so it's something we have to correct as a team if we want to win these football games. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's ready to go. We lost a really good football team, and it was a really good football game. But it's still a long season, and we got an AFC West opponent, a great football team coming into town. So you got to kind of turn the page and move on to the next opponent. Really nothing better than that. I mean, just be able to go into an environment like that. The fans are into it. They're giving you their best shot, obviously, and you have to go out there and be great. You have to go out there and find a way to win, and it builds you for an entire season that hopefully you can find ways to win those games, and so that when you get to the playoffs, you're ready to play against everybody. Kind of have to just take it on the chin. You got to get better. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. Still got a long season left, but it's definitely this is one you're going to remember. And so that's a good football team, don't get me wrong, but we don't lose football games like that, especially at home. There was none with the football, the same football as usual. I mean, just didn't hit the guys. Some I thought they were going to do routes certain ways, some I just threw bad footballs at the end of the day, so it's got to be better. I thought the offense did a lot of good things. I think trying to find ways to get Tyreek involved more whenever he's getting that double coverage. I know it's hard, and we trust other guys to go, but it's usually good when you get the ball in his hands. And so we'll continue to work on that, as I'm sure more teams will try to double cover him. And guys will step up, and we'll find ways to get him the ball when we can. Coach Reed gives me the keys to kind of do anything I want to out there. I mean, as long as it's along the lines of the offense. And we were in good position to hopefully have one more run kind of spring through. And the dude just made a heck of a play at the end of the day. He kind of got through, barely split, and just threw his hand out there, and it hit directly on the football. So, I mean, they have good football players too, and they make plays sometimes. My family and friends, LaTroy, my dad, my mom, Jackson, Mia, and Brittany, just for supporting me and always being around when I've grown up, going across the country, watching me play. Last, I would like to thank Texas Tech University just for really making me the man I am today, really pushing me to become a fearless champion, and athletically and academically. The continued support from the fans who have been here for the good and the bad times is what's really made me love this university and really made this decision such a hard one for me.